like, I do find that the most, like, combative energy does come from, I'm sad to say, our black brothers and sisters. You know, black people in general, I've found, do not like to listen to each other. They will listen to every other race before they listen to themselves. And I find it really sad. And I know that, you know, a lot of this stems from, like, slavery and all that kind of stuff. But what people need to understand is that we can't continue to keep blaming society. Like, we are not physically chained anymore. We are mentally enslaved. I can see that. But physical shackles, no. So it's like, it's, you know, our responsibility to evaluate our own behavior and our own behavioral patterns and try to work out where it stems from. Because, you know, black men don't respect their black women, right? And then they get upset when their black women don't want to date them. And then black women will respect a black man that doesn't give a fuck about them, but disrespect their black women that's trying to help them. And then all of y'all together don't respect either one of you. And then you wonder why, you know, your business are failing, or you can't collectively come together as one, and why every other race always seems to make it. Now, there is a political, you know, generational, there's all that kind of stuff. It gets deep, I know. I speak about all this, and I used to talk about this stuff all the time on my personal account. And I used to get a lot of trolls because people didn't like hearing the truth, okay? But what I'm trying to say is we are responsible for our own behavior. You know, I've literally seen it where people will be more respectful to someone who's not of color. And, you know, it's kind of like, well, why are you speaking to me like that, but you're speaking to her like that? What's the difference? And me and you are the same color, bro or sis. What's going on here? So do you know what I mean? Like, I really do feel like people really need to evaluate their own behavior. I really do feel like a lot of it has got to do with projection as well. Okay, and competitive energy, because I feel like a lot of the times people are more respectful to other cultures because they don't see them as competition because they're completely different, you know. But I'm not in competition with none of my black brothers and sisters, and I don't really see I was about to say I don't see color. That's so stupid. I'm not about what color you are. I'm about respect and energy. I read your energy and I read your respect levels. And if I don't like your energy and I feel like you're disrespectful, I don't give a fuck what color you are. It's going to be a no from me. You understand me? But what I find is the most aggressive energy I do get is from my own people, and I find it so sad. The most disrespect I've gotten from anyone, whether it's women or men, has been from my own people. And, you know, it's like, you know, sometimes you do need to evaluate your own behavior and say, do you know what, I've got this issue, I've got that issue. I need to, like, really project and not project. I need to understand why I project and why I decide to speak to certain people in a certain way. Okay, is it due to 400 years worth of slavery? Okay, how do I break that mentality? How do I break that chain? How do I learn to be respectful to those who are fucking melanated? Okay, because I don't want to go deep in this, because when I get deep and I start channeling and shit, you know, then a different side of me comes out and people can't take it. So I'm trying to just keep it. But, you know, a lot of the negative energy and a lot of the rudeness, you know, even when people of a different culture make a mistake, they are happy to rectify the situation. It's always the women of color that have got so much to say. And they're the ones that are doing everything wrong. Now, I'm not disrespectful to my own people. If anyone knows me from my personal Instagram account, which, you know, I'm not telling people, everyone, what it is. If you're on it, you're on it. If you're not, you're not. You know, and even before, like, one of my pages actually got deleted because people hated me speaking the truth, right? And I was getting lots of followings and stuff like that. But I've spent so much of my years trying to uplift black women in particular. Okay, but my people in general, but especially black women, because I have faced the most hatred, spitefulness, and bitterness from my sisters, and I still show them consideration and compassion. So if you are being disrespectful to me, you know, and I don't like your energy, because I thought I was the only person going through this, but I saw another reader talking about it, and I was like, okay, well, it's not just me. And she gives it to you straight. She's like, I'm not even going to explain to you what you've done wrong. You're just getting a straight refund. That is it, and that is all. You know, we need to learn to respect one another. And if you find it difficult to respect your own sisters, okay, because you should be showing reverence to your to you know, where you come from before anyone else anyway. Everyone should be treated with respect, everybody, but especially from those who you look like. Do you understand me? I am not taking disrespect from nobody, especially people of color, because I've spent so much years, like, you know, when it comes to supporting black business and stuff, people only do it when there's a whole commotion going on. I've been doing that. I don't wait for you know, the hashtag support black business, or oh my Black Lives Matter. I don't wait for all of those movements until I start supporting black businesses. I've been doing that. My whole house is filled with like black art. If it's not my own, it's other people's. I've been supporting our people for years. Do you understand me? And though the people in which I support are the ones that always give me the most trouble, I'm not accepting it. Sort yourselves out. Go read some books. Understand who you are. Understand your melanin. Understand where you come from. Okay, so you can own your power. And once you step into your power, you'll then realize why you need to respect those who look like you. Because you'll understand where you come from. I know where I come from. Do you understand me? That's why I don't feel no way stepping into my power. And I don't care who cares about it and who doesn't. Because, you know, if we were living in the times where black people actually reigned, things will be going very differently in society right now. Very differently. So I would suggest you guys educate yourselves, because I feel like a lot of people are not educated, and that's why they're so disrespectful. And I'm not dealing with it, especially when it's on my YouTube platform. If we're on a professional platform, I let things slide and I continue to respond in a professional way. But, you know, this is a different type of platform.